my eye. Girl, I never loved one like you.
Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it too, there's nothing that, there ain't nothing that I need.
Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Through the dark, girl, I never loved one like you.
Moats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you.
That's true. Laughing till we think we're down, barefoot on the summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you.
And in the streets you run free like it's only you and me. Cheers, you're something to see. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Jade,
Alexander,
do you remember that day you fell out of my window?
I sure do. You came jumping out after me.
Well, you fell on the concrete, nearly broke your ass, and you were bleeding all over the place, and I rushed you out to the hospital. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's something I never told you about that night.
What did you tell me?
While you were sitting in the back seat smoking a cigarette you thought was gonna be your last, I was falling deep, deeply in love with you, and I never told you till just now. Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Let me go home. Home is where I'm alone with you. Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Oh, home. Yes, I am home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Alabama, Arkansas. I give up my heart and heart. Moats and boats and waterfalls. Alleyways and payphone
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting our interviews off with no one other, of course, than my father, because he's probably the smartest person I know. So this is how it's going to work. I'm not traveling yet. I'm still at home because it's winter break. Therefore, I'm pretty much starting interviews with people in New York and people that I'm seeing over break and my dad. Yay, Dad. Love you. Okay. So, take it away, Blair. Dad, this is my first question for you. Number 1, how do you define happiness? Okay, go.
Happiness to me is a state of contentment where I am enjoying my work, I'm enjoying my home life, and I have time to experience things outside of work and home that I also enjoy, whether it's music, whether it's art, whether it's athletics, or whether it's just simply reading. So in a nutshell, to me, it's a balance, an equilibrium between those three things: my work, my home life, and my pursuits outside of those two areas. So when I can do each to the extent, or enjoy each to the extent I want, and am pleased with the outcome, that makes me happy. Is that sufficient?
Yeah, that's sufficient.
For a second there, I thought you disappeared. It rains a lot this time of year, and we both go together if one falls down. I talk out loud like you're still around. No, no, and I miss you. I'm going back home to the West Coast. I wish you would have put yourself in my suitcase. I love you, standing all alone in a black coat. I miss you, I'm going back home to the West Coast. And if you shake her hard enough, she will appear. Tonight I think I'll be staying here. And you never did like this town. I talk out loud like you're still around. No, no, and I miss you. I'm going back home to the West Coast. I wish you would have put yourself in my suitcase. I love you, standing all alone in a black coat. I miss you, I'm going back home to the West Coast. Come on, everybody. Pack up the bags to beat back the clock. Do I let her sleep or should I wake her up? You said both go together if one falls down. Yeah, right. And I talk out loud like you're still around. Oh, no, no. And I miss you. I'm going back home to the West Coast. I wish you would have put yourself in my